it's kind of strange to see our names next to such other great artists that are also in the Rock Walk, but we're not going to be complaining about being there next to him. So thank you guys very much for coming. We want to thank our fans for supporting us.
Hey everybody, it's a real pleasure to be here, and the opportunity to induct Linkin Park is quite an honor. So I want to tell you a little bit about the band. You probably know a lot about them already, but I'm going to give you some really good background on Linkin Park. 1996 is when they formed, and they've left in their wake up until now an unforgettable and dominant catalog of music, thunderous, innovative, distinctive, and in the precise fusion of all sorts of genres: rock, metal, hip-hop, rap, electronica. And since erupting on the radio in 2000, they've continued to blast their symphonic shockwave around the world. Linkin Park has become synonymous with pushing the sonic boundaries of music while pulling in the highest quality of songwriting, musicianship, collaboration, performance, and philanthropy. Linkin Park has recorded 6 studio albums, with 5 of those albums consecutively debuting at #1 on the Billboard Top 200. And since exploding into the mainstream 14 years ago now, no other artist has had more top 10 singles on the alternative chart. And since the turn of the millennium, no other band has achieved more #1 albums. Linkin Park's debut album, Hybrid Theory, is still the most successful debut album of the 21st century. 2 Grammys, 5 American Music Awards, 4 MTV Video Music Awards, and 9 MTV European Music Awards. MTV Music in Europe. Linkin Park is the biggest band on Facebook. I didn't know this until yesterday. 62 million followers and counting. It's also the first rock band to exceed 1 billion hits on YouTube. They have created an unmatched imprint of relatable passion, spirited energy, and unyielding engagement with their millions of loyal, multi-generational fans. And as a result, Linkin Park is regarded by many as one of the most influential artists, bands of the new millennium and beyond. Chester, Mike, Rob, Brad, Phoenix, and Joe continue to not only raise the bar with their mastery of music and their live performances, which are legendary and incendiary, but they continue to write and produce material that exemplifies and illustrates lyrical intelligence coupled with sonic relevance. Whether one listens to Hybrid Theory, and I think we should give a round of applause for Hybrid Theory, Meteora, Minutes to Midnight, 1,000 Suns, Living Things, or The Hunting Party, what is undeniable is that Linkin Park sustains the test of time. Their placement in music and in here today with the Guitar Center family is simply the result of their unwavering ability to continue writing, producing, and inspiring great music. In 2005, the band launched Music for Relief. It's a charitable organization that aids the survivors and works to prevent the casualties associated with natural disasters. Their philanthropy reaches out and wraps itself around the globe. Having been called to action in the aftermath of the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, Hurricanes Katrina, most recently Sandy, the 2010 Haiti earthquake, and the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami, among many others, these are distractive and tragic catastrophes that this band is involved in helping people recover from. From the world-famous K-Rock, we just met for the first time after all this time in Los Angeles. Please welcome Stryker. 2 Grammys.
Wow. To be introduced by that guy is very exciting for me. He is a legend. I watch his show. And Nick, if your show had been on the last 10 years, everyone would see how much I actually steal your act, because, man, you are good. And also, he just said a lot of the things that I wanted to convey. But a few things I'd like to say about Linkin Park before we bring the guys out. There's a lot of people that move to LA or that are from LA that claim to be in a band. Or, yeah, we're in a band. but none of them do anything about it. They don't take it seriously. I mean, getting 20-year-olds in a room for band practice, it's tough. And those people that do that, they play a few shows, and then it kind of fades out. From day one, when I first met this band in 1999, I was like, holy crap, these guys, they are laser focused, they are really good, and they get it. And for bands or actors or just human beings in general, it takes a long time to actually get it. I mean, I'm way past 24 years old, and I don't think I get it. I don't get anything. All I know is I get to introduce these guys, and these guys get it. And they knew from the beginning the fans that they got while playing at the Roxy and on Sunset Boulevard, not far from here, that they were going to have a relationship with those fans as the years went on, and I've seen it with my own eyes. They have a relationship with them, as do I. From the first time I played One Step Closer on K-Rock, I'm like, holy crap, this thing is piercing through the speakers on the radio. What the hell is this? These guys are incredible. And I'm so happy that they have done so well, because everything they get, they do deserve. And I just want to say one thing that Nic actually said. When there's been a tragedy in the world, Linkin Park has been there for Music for Relief, and I think that deserves a round of applause, starting Music for Relief. All right, so without any further ado, it's time for me to stop talking and bring out this really great band who gets to be here at Guitar Center. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Linkin Park.
Space to burn, a breath to build a glow. I've heard it said 1,000 times, but now I know that you don't know what you've got. Oh, you don't know what you've got. No, you don't know what you've got till it's gone.
I was blind. I couldn't hear what you were saying. First off, I would like to thank everybody for coming out and sharing this special occasion with us. We want to thank Guitar Center for recognizing us. We're very honored by this presentation today. It's interesting because for us. For me in particular, this spot in LA, this strip of LA, really means a lot to me personally. It was the very first place I met these guys. It was the place I sat out in front of Zomba Music Publishing at 8 o'clock in the morning because I thought that's when businesses opened. Apparently, in all the other businesses in the world, that's when the doors open. But no one showed up until like 11:30, and that's when I realized things were going to be a lot different from the time that I sat out there and met you guys for the first time. It's really cool to be recognized for things like that, and it's kind of strange to see our names next to such other great artists that are also in the Rockwalk, but we're not going to be complaining about being there next to them. So. Thank you guys very much for coming. We want to thank our fans for supporting us through our career. We've taken a lot of left turns, and they come along right with us, And so this is also a testament to them because we're only as great as our fans think we are. You know what I mean? So, that's, we know that when we leave the studio, we're happy with our records, and we kind of cross our fingers and hope that other people, relate to them as well. And we've been very fortunate in doing so. So, thanks again, and let's get on with this thing.
All right, let's get going. Let's get muddy. How about a song from the new album?
Heard it said 1,000 times, but now I know that you don't know what you've got. Oh, you don't know what you've got. No, you don't know what you've got until it's gone. Until it's gone. Until it's gone. I thought I kept you safe and sound. I thought I made you strong, but something made me realize that I was wrong. 'Cause finding what you've got sometimes means finding it alone. And I can finally see you don't know what you've got until it's gone. Until it's
Check. We're going to start off with a little photo session with their plaques that they get to take home with them and hang on the wall. We're so happy. And then afterwards, a little Q&A. So stick around.
just to sell ourselves for this. The path we least visit. I give you what you came for. This is not the same though. Got a different method, but I still could bring the pain. So now I'll get the same flow. I got that insane flow. I ain't talking get you never really in my range. So that's some half bang low, half five bang low. All prime time, I'ma let that bass bang low. All you fucking lames go, aiming at my name no. Careful what you shoot because you might hit what you aim for. Careful what you shoot because you might hit what you aim for.
Whose kids are on the album? Whose kids are those?
That's playing baseball. That's actually me. I have a really high-pitched voice.
Show him, Brad. Show him how you do it.
And I'm really immature, so I sound like a child.
Do it for them.
Do it. Hi! Mama! Dada!
It's really good, Brad. Really good.
What's the next question?
Hey guys, over here, Chad Childers from Loudwire.
getting inducted into the Rockwalk here, can you talk a little bit about what it means to be alongside some of the greats that have been inducted over the years, and maybe some of your favorites that are inducted in the Rockwalk as well?
Well, I was, when we were walking in this morning, I was immediately really disappointed in our band for not having like a mascot, because I realized that Eddie has a skeleton hand in the front, the Iron Maiden one, and it was making me wish we had that in our band. So maybe next album we'll get a character.
Next album we'll get a mascot.
An ascot.
Just wear an ascot. That's what you said.
Ascot.
Hi. So, sorry here. So, you have lots of like fans from Asia, so are you considering touring Asia soon?
As soon as possible.
Is any, plans, like solid plans, or?
We plan to do a proper world tour. We are going to be announcing some new dates for the fall coming up pretty soon, and then I'm sure after that we're going to want to hit Asia and Australia and South America and try to hit as many places as possible. So we'll definitely try to get out there as soon as we can.
Is it including China as well?
Next question.
Hi, it's Belinda from Examiner. Congratulations, guys. I wanted to ask you, a lot of up-and-coming bands mention you guys as influences. I wanted to ask each of you, who influenced you when you were starting out in the business?
It's probably different for each of us, I know that we all have very different personalities, although when we go in the studio, we end up creating something that represents, I think, the band as a whole. Our influences range, all over the place. When I was a kid, I really gravitated towards music that was a little heavier and a little darker. Anything from the Misfits to Pink Floyd to, 9 Inch Nails and The Exploited, early hip hop. I think my favorite was probably NWA. Anything that kind of, made my dad get mad at me. Right? I think that was probably the most common thing amongst myself and everybody else that I knew when I was growing up, was that the music that we loved was the music that, the adults in our lives hated. So I think that's probably the most common denominator for all of us as an influence.
You guys have played Download Festival this past weekend with your whole first CD. Download has always been a really cool festival for us to play. I think this was our 4th time headlining it, or playing it?
Number
5th
5.
time.
Yeah.
Which was pretty awesome, and I'd also, I wasn't aware until we played it this year that I think that we're the first ones that have played it that many times. So it was really special to be able to do something that was different, not only for the festival itself, but for us. We've never played Hybrid Theory, every song off the record, and played it front to back as the record itself sits. So it was a great feeling, and it really felt special. It felt unique, and I don't know if we'll ever get the opportunity to, or have the desire to do that again. So it may be a kind of a once in a lifetime thing. Glad I was there then.
I'd like to ask, do you have anything special planned anytime soon? Anything really big that nobody knows about yet?
I have like a brunch planned this weekend, but I got a table reserved outside, so the weather's nice.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, for me and Mike.
I wasn't invited. I'm probably gonna crash though.
We do have plans in the near future, but it's a secret, and we can't tell you.
Any hints?
Because then it wouldn't be a secret anymore.
We are very excited to go on tour here in the States this summer with 30 Seconds to Mars and AFI on the Carnivore's tour. And we're excited to share new music too from the Hunting Party with our fans here in the States.
Thank you. Got me through many breakups. Appreciate that.
No problem.
Just for the 3 of you, I'm a big hip-hop fan. I know you've done a lot of collaborations with Jay-Z. The way the world is changing, you guys are such innovators. I'm wondering if you would be open to doing any sort of collaboration with a gay rapper, someone that identifies as LGBT.
You know, the thing that matters to me when I work with an artist, or when I think any of us work with an artist, really comes down to the quality of the music that they make. And I don't think it matters whether you're gay or straight or black or white or purple or whatever. It's never really an issue. I personally don't see people with labels like that. I just see other people, you know?
Wonderful.
And so I think, you know, for me, like, I want to be working with people that inspire me, and they're also good people that I can, you know, do something with, and know that our interests are at least creatively on the same path, but hopefully even, you know, on a personal, human level, that we can also understand that, you know, there's no difference between us. So I guess in that sense, yeah, it wouldn't really matter who they are or what they are.
Thank you so much.
Working on some material, and then later on, when you guys found that there was a void in aggressive music, you changed it up and resulted in the album we hear now. I want to know if any of the earlier material you're working on will ever see the light of day or get reworked in any way.
Well, you never know. I mean, actually, a funny story about this album. The last song on the album is called "A Line in the Sand," and the vocal that it starts out with is a vocal from 2 albums ago. It was something that was just kind of like floating around, and it just came back up. So as far as like ideas that go on and everything, like you never know when an idea might just resurface. But I think as far as this album goes and what we're really interested in right now, you know, when we put out an album, it's because this is our favorite material. This is the best stuff that we can write right now. So I definitely say this is far superior to anything else. Of the demos that we had written, these are the best things.
Comic-Con this year. I'm wondering if you have ever been there as a band before, or if not, who's regulars from the band, and what have your experiences been like?
They asked about Comic-Con.
Yes. What do you want to know? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go as the DJ from Linkin Park, and there's a lot of people that go down there now, so I can't really bring my equipment with me. I mean, I could if I make it out of cardboard, because it'll be light enough, and then I could put some stuff inside. So yes, I will be bringing my DJ coffin made of cardboard, and the band has never been there. So just to answer the first part of the question.
How many times have you been there?
I actually been going probably since 1993, maybe 92. As soon as I could find a friend that could drive me down. It was fun back then because not as many people went. And now it's like all Hollywood and stuff. So, but it's cool. It's cool when you go the first day. You can get all the cool deals and on all the old books before they start trading it and marking the price up.
To celebrate later today, and if you're going to come back to visit your prince.
I'm actually going to be, I'm setting up a pen pal relationship with my handprint. I'll be writing it, you know, a couple times a year, and hopefully it responds. But you know,
just a high five.
Yeah, just a high five every once in a while. I definitely think it'd be fun to bring my kids down and show them this kind of thing, because it's just an interesting thing that, you know, not everybody gets to be a part of, and it's fun for them to see me in a different way. You know, I'm pretty sure that my 8-year-old son truly believes that I'm a superhero, because I told him that that's what I do ever since he was born. And so it'll be kind of fun to, I think he enjoys seeing these kinds of things. And so yeah, we'll come back and visit it.
I think it'd be cool if someone ever made a movie about us, like the big end of the movie, we're like old men and we come back here and we go, oh, we put our hands together. Like Saving Private Ryan or something. This is just like Saving Private Ryan.